Hey guys, it's me, Marte, and today is going to be a very long day. It's been a while since I've done any actually like vlogging type, adventures, and today is a day where I'm going to be having many adventures. I'm going to be starting my day off with my one friend who I've known since childhood. Chelsea is getting married, so I have that coming up. And then after that, I start my new job. So it is going to be a very long day because I start the new job. I have to leave my house by like 5, and I won't be getting home until like 7 o'clock in the morning. So, whew, fun long day, yeah. But I'm really excited for this wedding. Like I said, I have known Chelsea since we were probably I mean, she's younger than me. Like, let's just say about 5, 6 years old. Like, we've known each other pretty much our entire lives. So, like, I'm really excited about it. And, she, at one point in time, was, like, my best friend. We used to call and talk on the phone every single day for hours. And, I mean, I'm just really excited and happy for her. Yay! One of my old best friends is getting married. But now I'm having the fun of trying to figure out what to wear. Like, I have, like, all of my clothes here and on the floor, and I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to wear. And, yeah, so I will come back with an update on what I'm going to wear and how I'm going to look. So, I shall return! So, I have gotten ready. As you can see, I got my hair nice and straightened. I did my makeup. Don't know how well you can see it. And, yeah, I ended up wearing my outfit that I used to wear for work. So, because what I was going to wear, where is it? This flannel here, but I just didn't have the right kind of shirt to go underneath it. All I had was a white undershirt, and that just, I don't know, I just didn't feel right. It didn't look as good as I hoped it would. So I just kind of went with this old throwback. Now we leave in a few minutes, and I get to go see one of my oldest friends get married. Such excite! So, right around here is, well, in the wedding, well, I mean, I didn't record much of what was happening beforehand, but right here is when Chelsea came out. And as soon as the song started playing, my heart just jumped, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then, like, the second I saw her, like, my eyes just filled with tears, and I was trying so hard not to cry, just because I didn't want to be the first one crying, even though I'm sure there was other people who were. And I also didn't want to mess up my makeup because I put effort into it. So I apologize for the wind in there because that's me just trying to get my composure.
We came from opposite corners of the country, but God directed us to the same church. I studied chemistry, he studied theology, but God fostered similar passions for mission work. Closing movie Gravity, you love SpongeBob. But God has made us both Star Wars nerds. I struggle with godly manhood. You model biblical womanhood. But God is faithful.
Samuel and Chelsea, these vows were very heartfelt. And I understand that you considered carefully what you were vowing to one another. That you understood how important marriage was. It is not something simply you can get out of. That it is a covenant, a lifelong battle that you wage with this world that says marriage is not possible. It's not something wonderful, something condemned. That you two have shown us here, have vowed to one another the keys to marriage is loving Christ and loving one another. Now, Samuel, in taking Chelsea to be your wife, do you so promise to honor and to love and to cherish her in sickness as in health, in poverty as in wealth, in hardship as in blessing, until death alone shall part you? Now, Chelsea, in taking Samuel to be your husband, do you so promise to honor, to love, and to cherish him in sickness as in health, in poverty as in wealth, in hardship as in blessing, until death alone shall part you?
Yes, sir, I do.
You will now seal your vows to honor, to love, and to cherish by the giving and receiving of rings. The unbroken circles of these rings symbolize a union between husband and wife with God that cannot be broken. This is in accord with God's creation plan, and it brings honor to the one who created you to glorify Him. The precious glistening of these rings symbolize all that is pure and holy in a marital bond. As these metals were refined to fashion these beautiful rings, may God ever refine and purify you both as new creations in Christ Jesus. As you wear these rings, may they ever remind you of your love and your commitment and the vows that you have made here today. Now, Samuel, do you have a ring for Chelsea? Samuel, place this ring on Chelsea's finger and repeat after me. I, Samuel, take you, Chelsea,
I, Samuel, take you, Chelsea,
to be my wedded wife,
to be my wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
have and to hold,
from this day forth.
from this day forward.
I pledge before God and these witnesses
I pledge before God and His witnesses
to place your good above mine,
to place your good above mine,
now and always,
now and always,
no matter the circumstances.
no matter the circumstances.
I promise to honor you, to love you, and to cherish you until death do us part. Joyfully and willingly, I commit myself to you and to you alone. Chelsea, do you have a ring for Samuel? Would you place this ring on Samuel's finger and repeat after me? I, Chelsea, take you, Samuel, to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forth. I pledge before God and these witnesses to place your good above mine, now and always, no matter the circumstances. I promise to honor you, to love you, and to cherish you until death do us part. Joyfully and willingly, I commit myself to you and to you alone. Samuel and Chelsea, we have witnessed the pledging of your love, of your commitment to one another, through the marital bond here today. We have seen the sealing of your solemn vows of marriage by the giving and receiving of rings. And it is therefore now, with my joy and privilege, Samuel and Chelsea, to pronounce you husband and wife. Samuel, you may now kiss your bride.
When I was filming, I wasn't really sure what to cut out and what to keep because I filmed a lot. I think, kept almost everything. I didn't want to cut any of the vows out because they were just so wonderful and beautiful and awesome, and I didn't want to take away from that. So that's kind of why I left no comments storing it. But I mean, it was just so amazing and awe-inspiring, and just I was speechless at how wonderful the ceremony was and how great it was to see a friend that I've known literally my whole life get married. So the wedding is over, and I am now at the reception. We are waiting for people to get here, and yeah, I'm hoping I get a chance to talk to Chelsea for a little bit. I don't know. I know it always has been different at almost every wedding I went to. Sometimes it's like, yeah, other times it's like, So we shall see. It was really, really beautiful ceremony. I recorded a bunch of it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to add on to there. We'll see how it goes. And I mean, it was just, it was really good. I ended up pretty much crying the second that it started. As soon as she started walking down the aisle, I was like, ah. I held it together though. I kept myself from crying because I didn't want to be the first person crying in the church, and because I didn't want to mess up my makeup because it's actually decent today. So yeah, it's time to wait and see how it will go, and it has so far been a really awesome day. It's so weird because like last time I was at that church was when Brianna, her older sister, got married, and next time I was there was for her to get married. Never expected that, but like just really, really happy and excited, and it was really awesome. So yeah, I'll be back with more updates later. So what's to come is a whole bunch of excerpts and pictures I took. Like right here is right when they got to the reception. And it was great. We made this big long line, and we threw flowers at them. I'm going to have a picture coming up soon of like what it was. They cut pin papers and made them into cones and filled them with flowers to throw instead of rice, which I thought was really cool and awesome. And I mean, it was very pretty and cute. And like right here is the cake. And I mean, it was just adorable. I love weddings. They make me so happy, and it's always a blast to go to. And like I said, this was, I think, one of the closest people I've ever seen get married. I mean, it was her and her older sister. Alright, this first picture here is where they did a feet washing ceremony to kind of show that they are going to help submit to each other and take care of each other, as opposed to, you know, one being dominant over the other. And I mean, I thought it was a really great ceremonial thing to do, and it was really cool. Followed by that, they the parents came up and held a prayer over them, and that was just really beautiful. I loved, you know, just seeing that and all that other stuff. And yeah. This next is their, you know, just random pictures from around. This right here is the table where they had their cake and cupcakes. And I mean, it was so, all these like little tiny things were just Chelsea. They screamed Chelsea. Like this was always like her type of thing. Like this right here was those cones that I was talking about earlier with the flowers. Here is the table that was for the bride and the groom. I actually ended up having to leave a little early and not being able to see, you know, the rest of the reception because I had to get to my job, like I mentioned before. Here is right before the cake, which you guys saw the video of earlier. And I mean, it's just, like I said, I love all these little tiny things, and it was just great. This is a picture of me with Chelsea's older sister. It's just crazy to have, you know, seen how much like both of their lives has changed. Like Brianna has been married for, I think it's been 3 years now, and she has, I honestly don't know how many kids. I know she has a few. I think there's 2, maybe there's 3. I don't quite remember. It's just funny because me and her met in 1st grade, and on the way back home from the wedding, I looked at my mom and I was like, in 2 years, we would have known the Stumps for 20 years, which is just crazy to think about. And then these next ones are pictures of Chelsea with my mom, which they just make me really happy just seeing my mom is so happy and excited and so happy for Chelsea, which I think is mainly just because of the fact that Chelsea and Brianna were basically like an extension to our family. It was always the Martellos and the Stumps for the longest time. We'd always go and do homeschooling stuff with them, and it's just crazy to see all of this. And then this last one is obviously me and Chelsea, and I mean, she was just so beautiful. Her dress, her hair, her makeup, all that, it was just wonderful. And I'm kind of disappointed that the lighting was bad on the picture, but I think I tuned it up a little tiny bit to make it better. But it was just a beautifully wonderful ceremony, and it's just so crazy to, you know, see how much life has changed since we met. And I mean, I might even just do like a reminiscent video about them now at this point, because there's so much that I could talk about, and I kind of want to do that, and I don't want to like lag that on the pictures much longer. So anyway, I guess that is all. So let's continue on. So it is the very next day. I got home from work at like 6:15 and just passed right out. I had a really awesome day though. It was just really fun and a whole blast, and you know, being able to start a job, which is actually, so far it's pretty cool. I just did my orientation in safety school yesterday, but I still enjoyed it. It's a I was so shocked at how big the warehouse was. Like, it's like a small city with roads and stuff going on in it. But, yeah, so, I mean, yesterday was good. I got to see one of my oldest friends get married, and I started a new job, so that was really awesome. So I'm actually going to end it here because I still need to eat and try to hopefully edit this video before I leave for work and watch the new episode of Doctor Who. I mean, that is priority, obviously. And, yeah. So I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you guys did enjoy this fun vlog, because it was more like an actual vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe right up there. And also be sure to check me out on my social media in the description bar below. Sorry, my mind is still half asleep. And, yeah, I guess that is all for now. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And hope you have nothing but good vibes coming your way. Bye! Ah, I forgot. Good vibe of the day again. My good vibe of the day has to be the fact that I saw one of my oldest best friends get married. Like, it's just like was so crazy to see that and be like, whoa, like I knew you way back when we were like 5 and 6 and stuff, and then also being able to start a job, that's really good and makes me happy. So obviously those are two really good vibes. And the third one I'm going to add on there is the fact that it looks like I might actually really enjoy this job and have fun with it. So that's an extra one, which is another good one. So, yeah. Bye!